Hello, and welcome back to this trail of Cold Steel. Cold Steel 2, let's play with me, SLJRPG. In the last episode, we took on the fated Magic Knight and found our way back here to Ymir with the help of our sister, the Princess Regent, and Toval, the Bracer that we now know. We've been searching around Ymir for a little bit, so we're going to continue with that today. That doorbell sound gets me every single time, but we still have two people to talk to, so let's go ahead and speak to Toval.
If you've come to thank me for saving your butt again, save it. I'm just glad I made it in time. Princess Alphen and that sister of yours are the ones you should be talking to. You were on their minds this whole time.
Indeed.
Yeah, I can tell. I really do appreciate you coming for me, though. I was pretty far out from town, so I didn't think anyone would find me.
He was certainly a little bit ways out.
Goes to show what bracers can do, I guess.
Indeed.
I wasn't actually the one who found you.
Who was? Yes, this is the mystery we do not know yet.
You weren't?
2 days ago, I got a call out of nowhere on my Arcus. They gave me this crazy amount of detail on exactly where to find you. Then they just hung up. Didn't even say who they were.
My guesses would be Emma with the cat familiar, even though Celine poo-pooed that. I still think that's not necessarily true.
I figured it couldn't hurt to go take a look. And sure enough, there you were.
That's strange.
Certainly is.
I wonder who it was.
Wish I could tell you. I couldn't even recognize their voice. Nah, that's not really true. It was kind of familiar. Maybe. Whatever. No use dwelling on it.
Perhaps an Ouroboros person. Who knows?
Right now we've got bigger problems to tackle than mystery callers. There's the war for starters.
Yep.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Have you and the rest of the guild been doing much?
Well, we've been trying. We're pretty limited on what we can do. Partly because we've all been split up since the war broke out. I don't even know if any of the others in Erebonia are okay. Sarah included.
Yes.
Sounds like things have gotten even more serious since I was away.
It would seem that way.
It has. Not even regular civilians have been able to escape being affected by it.
I wonder if the general story is us going to be going and liberating towns. That could be a cool story arc
As
for
it
this.
stands, the Noble Alliance has the overwhelming advantage, but the Imperial Army showing no signs of surrendering to them, particularly in a few regions across the country.
I see.
Oh, and another thing you might hear. We've been getting reports of a few Jaeger corps taking part in the war too.
Oh god.
Members of Ouroboros.
It's what's going to happen. There's going to be a showdown with Sharon. Bablanc, of course, we know as a kind of member of Ouroboros. Is Vila Ouroboros member?
That secret society?
I'm guessing she is. I might have forgotten that fact in the time between playing this, but cool.
That's the one. Jaegers being employed here in Erebonia is nothing new, but there's way more of them here these days. As for Ouroboros, they're probably just trying to stir up trouble of their own. It's what they do best.
They'll find a way.
Then there's the fact that Erebonia isn't the only place with problems right now. Crossbell's full of them too.
Certainly are.
There's so much to freak out about these days, it could drive you insane. Sorry, you've got enough on your plate without me dumping all this on you, huh?
It feels like I'm going to be at the center of this conflict, so you may as well tell me.
Try saving all those bad thoughts you got piling up for another day, okay? You need to focus on relaxing. You can decide what you want to do after that.
We'll figure it out.
Sure. Thanks, Toval. You're probably right. You're just a fountain of good advice, huh?
I've just got a few years worth of life experience on you, that's all.
Is Toval a graduate of the academy?
Oh, and while I'm giving you good advice, why not take a dip in the hot springs? Could be a nice way to clear your head.
It probably would. Hasn't let me down before. Maybe I should pay a visit to the Phoenix Wings later.
We certainly will be doing that. But not right away. As we plan now to go and speak to a certain Princess Regent. So, to the church we must go. Because I believe that is the last one on our list. So let's make our way through. And speak to the princess herself.
She's praying so intently. Thinking about it, she must be even more distressed right now than I am.
Why, hello, Rean. You're looking rather well today. Much better than you were yesterday, at any rate.
That is not that hard of a thing
I
to
feel
do.
loads better, actually. Thanks. How about you? Are you managing all right here? I'm guessing life in a tiny village like this is harder than you're used to. If there's anything I can do to make things easier for you, though, don't hesitate to let me know.
It's probably quite nice to get away.
Oh, not at all. I've been simply loving my stay here. The scenery is stunning. The hot springs are oh so soothing. To say nothing of your mother's spectacular cooking. I'm having the time of my life here.
How well guarded is Ymir, though?
I almost envy Elise for growing up in such a wonderful place.
I'm happy to hear you say that. Still.
On top of all that, I was able to reunite with you here. Oh, and meet a mysterious talking cat, too. Not everyone gets to do that now, do they?
They certainly don't.
I still haven't had the pleasure of meeting that Ashen Knight of yours, however. Perhaps I might have the chance once he wakes up? I suppose I can dream.
It feels like an inevitability, really. Oh God, Rean. Rean. What the fuck, man? Stop stroking girls' fucking hair. Stop stroking girls' fucking hair. Jesus Christ. Oh.
I realize I'm the last person who has any right to say this.
Oh God, Rean.
But there's no need to force yourself to bottle everything up and put on a brave face.
This is true, though. He's making a very true point. Just the hand... Do not stroke people's hair without permission, is all I'm saying to you.
I know how worried I am about my classmates, so I can only imagine how you must feel.
Unless it's a dog, you really want to stroke those. So I can imagine how you feel, indeed. Yeah, her whole family's completely in turmoil. This makes complete sense.
I'm so sorry. I'm supposed to be royalty. I shouldn't be getting all worked up about something like this, but
You're a person, man. We're all people.
Just thinking of what my family must be going through is just too much to bear.
Indeed.
Cedric and I, we had a fight on the morning it all happened. I was planning to make up with him that evening, but
I'm sure he won't hold that against you. You'll be able to make up with him next time you see him.
Once we storm the
That'll be
gates.
sooner than you think, too. In the meantime, there's no need to force yourself to seem like being apart from them isn't bothering you. Royalty or not, no one would blame you for being worried or upset. And every single one of us here wants to do what we can to help you.
He's got the way with words, hasn't he?
Thank you. I'm fine now. I hope I don't sound ungrateful, but I think you should be spending more time with Elise rather than me. This is your first chance in a while to spend some quality time together. I'd hate to take that away from her.
Why? I mean, it's true that she's a little more dependent on me than you'd expect for a girl her age. But that doesn't mean she needs me hovering around her all the time. Then again, she did seem more shaken up than usual. Maybe you're right. I should try and cheer her up while I still can.
That's not exactly what I meant.
Weird. So weird. Oh well.
Oh, this is so difficult on a fair maiden's heart, I hope you know. You're just making me wish you were my brother all the more.
Even weirder.
Why?
Also, Rean is obviously completely done. But that concludes our business around town. So what we're aiming to do is we're going to take up Tovil on his suggestion, rather, that we are going to head to the Bath Springs, because, you know, it's not a Japanese RPG if there's not a hot spring scene. So let's get this over with. You finally awoken. Very relieved to see you as you. I was terribly worried. Thanks for your concern, Mr. Baggins. I'd prefer it if you didn't recall me Master Rean all the time. Perhaps so, but you always be Master Rean to me. May I help you with anything? Actually, I like to use the springs. Are they open? Why, yes, of course. As it happens, cleaning only finished not too long ago. You have, or even all of them, to yourself if you wish. That sounds wonderful. Might just take you up on your offer. Feels like it's been ages since I had a chance to enjoy them. The entrance to the right. Enjoy, Master Rean. I do like this get up for Rean. It's a solid ass look, but to the blue wall because gender. Should I go into the baths now? Maybe I should go look around. No, everyone's okay first. It's gonna cause the story to advance. I'm just gonna quickly double check that I have done everything that is required of me. We certainly have. What have you? I am glad I took off the speeding monitor. It's a hard habit to kick, but I think it tells the story better. Does look fucking sick though.
You really can't beat an outdoor hot spring. Feels like all the fatigue that's been building up inside me is melting away. I don't think I realized just how exhausted I was until I came in here. Still, what am I supposed to do now?
Liberate the cities.
Chancellor Osborne's been shot, the capital's been occupied, and now even Trista and the Academy are under the Noble Alliance's control. Then there's Crow. I was practically a joke. I didn't stand a chance against him. Even borrowing the power of something like a divine knight wasn't enough to fight him on equal terms.
We will get there.
Far from it. It was hopeless from the start. I didn't realize before, but he was holding back against me the whole time. Even without that trump card of his, he could have defeated me effortlessly. And yet there was me, all happy, thinking that I'd won, right before he knocked me back with a single blow. If only I wasn't so weak. If only I'd been able to hold my ground. Maybe things would have been different.
Maybe.
Instead, I ended up running away and leaving everyone else behind. There's no point in blaming how things ended on Celine or Valimar. None of this is their fault. This is all on me. Because of that, I've lost everything. I'd finally found a place where I felt I belonged, and people to share it with, and I lost it all. I thought my life was finally gaining some direction, but now I feel totally lost again.
We're gonna go find Elisa, ladies and gentlemen.
Rean? Sorry if I'm bothering you.
Elise, did you want to use the springs too?
I heard you were here, so I thought that perhaps I could come and join you.
I mean, I know we used to come in here together when we were kids, but we're a little old for that now, don't you think? I'm not so sure it's the best idea.
Please, we're siblings. There's no need to feel so self-conscious.
I agree with that, but that's not what the underlying tone is here.
You must be exhausted after all that's happened. So I thought the least I could do was come and wash your back for you.
Of course.
The water's nice and toasty, huh? Truth be told, I haven't taken a dip here for some time. I'd forgotten how pleasant it was to sit here and admire the snow.
Yeah, same here. Bathing during the fall when the leaves are changing has its charms, but something about watching the snow really relaxes me.
A true northerner at heart.
And it's plenty relaxing even without a bottle of sake in hand, despite what Master Kafai might tell you.
He's always been a heavy drinker.
I really want to meet him. Can we meet him, please?
To say nothing of the fact that Father can never turn down the opportunity to help him finish a bottle or three whenever he visits.
I'm sorry. You came out here because you were worried, didn't you?
Oh no, not at all. That wasn't why I came here at all. It's just that
You're not the only one. It's like everyone I meet has to go out of their way for me. It's how things have been for my whole life. How everyone feels like they have to be around me.
What do you mean?
He's not loose to
It
silence.
happened the day Dad picked me up in that blizzard 12 years ago. It happened the day when I lost control and scared you 8 years ago. It happened the day Master Kafai cut short my years of training. It even happened only last month, when everyone risked their lives so that I, and I alone, could be saved.
He's got that charisma.
That's not...
Looking back on my life, I've been too fortunate for my own good. All I've done is bask in the kindness of everyone I know, giving nothing worthwhile in return.
I mean, that is some self-deprecation right there, and I don't believe that's true, but there you
On
go.
the contrary, I've brought nothing but misfortune to them instead. Like I'm some kind of curse. I don't have the right to be treated kindly. I don't deserve to have others putting themselves out for me. Not when I seemingly can't do a thing to return that kindness and am too weak to fight for them when they need it most. None of this should have ever happened. If I'd known it would, if I'd known things would ever become like this, then I'd never have gone to the academy to begin with.
Stop.
Indeed. Stop.
Do you seriously mean all that you've just said? The right to be treated kindly? And who exactly decides who has that right, whatever that's supposed to be? I don't look out for you because I expect something in return or because I want you to defend me. Acts of kindness aren't debts to be repaid.
Amen.
I look out for you because I care about you, because you're important to me. And I'm sure that Mother, Father, Master Kafai, your classmates, and all of your other acquaintances feel the same. So please, from the bottom of my heart,
Shut the fuck up.
please don't say that you don't have the right to be treated kindly. Of course you do. You just don't realize it. You care so much about the people who matter to you. So why can't you understand that those people care just as much about you?
Man, this is some shit that I think is quite prevalent in a lot of people, and myself included, I would say. You know, you give out the kindness you care, but you don't understand why it's for you. And it's a sad state to be in, and I think it's something that really clicks when you deserve or understand that, you know, kindness is for everyone, not just for others.
Think back to that day when you were separated from your classmates.
Mate, I am so soppy today. What's gone into me?
What kind of expressions did they have when you parted from them?
They... The squad, the team, the boys and gals.
They were smiling. They all believed that we'd see each other again. That no matter what happened along the way, we'd all be reunited. And that one day, we'd move forward together as a class again, just like we did before. Maybe there's nothing wrong with feeling lost and impatient from time to time. I believe in all of them. And if they see me as worthy of their trust, then I'd like to try and believe in myself too. We're classmates. And more than that, we're friends. So long as I keep moving forward, I'm sure that somewhere, someday, our paths will cross again.
I think so too, Rean.
Thanks, Elise. I feel like you gave me exactly what I needed to move forward.
A proper talk.
You don't need to thank me. I didn't do anything. All I did was remind you of something you already knew. It was your time at the academy that gave you what you needed. I admit, I am a little envious of your classmates, though.
There he goes again. Serial stroke, Rean.
Still, I'm really thankful to have you in my life. I might not be the most dependable brother in the world, but I'd appreciate it if you kept looking out for me. And while it might be a ways away, I'll keep striving to be an older brother you can be proud of.
I'm always proud of you, you know? And Of course I will. I see all's well that ends well.
Here she is, with Celine.
Your Highness?
And you've brought Celine, too.
Hope you don't mind us barging in. What brings you here? I heard that you were both here from Toval, so I thought I might come along and see how everything was going. Besides, how could I pass up a chance to help cheer up Rean? And oh, what a heartwarming sight I happened to stumble upon during my humble quest.
Oh god.
Considering you were waiting for the perfect time to make your grand entrance, stumbling is a stretch.
You were waiting.
Were you listening in the whole time? Elise, have you ever known me to be so unladylike?
Yes.
But I see you've done a fine enough job for the both of us. Oh, the bond between siblings is truly a miraculous thing. Not only do you share an unwavering kinship, but you'll always have the tender embrace of skinship within reach. I'm so jealous.
I appreciate your concern, though. Still, Elise is one thing, but I'm not entirely comfortable sharing the springs with you, Your Highness.
Oh, come now, Rean. This is the bath. Ranks are stripped once our clothes are, as far as I'm concerned. That being said, may I join Elise in washing your back as well?
All the
This
suitors.
would make the perfect chance for us to finally strengthen our bond as honorary siblings. Wouldn't you agree? Your Highness, please!
Well, well, well. A friendship forged. An interesting power couple, those two. An interesting couple for the
I'm
teens.
sorry, okay?
Huh?
About, things. I'm not exactly all that cognizant of human feelings and the like. Emma often points out as much. But thinking back, I have done some things that were probably quite insensitive in your eyes.
Look at you.
Huh?
Rean, Serial Striker is going to be the title of this episode. It just has to be.
If anything, I should be the one apologizing. I shouldn't have taken my frustrations out on you like that. Can you forgive me?
I know she did lead.
Forgive you? Why would I need to?
She did lead your sister into unknown danger.
Ugh, I really don't get you sometimes. What was that? That sounded like...
I know exactly what that was.
The knight.
It's that magic knight we ran into on the way down the mountain.
I had a feeling Toval's art wasn't enough to finish it off. But the fact it's still active isn't the only problem. It sounds like it's coming this way.
It's after your boy. It's after your boy. Trails of Cold Steel 2. First time we've done that. This Let's Play. Every time that comes up, I'm going to say it in a weird voice. Just how it is. You're certain, then? This magic knight something or other is coming here. I'm certain I can sense this mana moving towards us. It's a fair distance away from me now, but it's getting closer by the minute. It's coming from the dreary direction of the valley behind the village. I thought I finished it off, but I should have made sure. I don't think anything could have survived that fall, but if anything could, it's gonna be one of those things. No, you did what you could. Don't blame yourself. Still, why would it be coming here? My guess is it's because you're here. More specifically, because the Ashen Awakener is here. It's after Rean? So, the magic knights have some connection to the divine knights. Well, that makes this easy. It's after me, then I should be the one to go out and stop it. But you're putting yourself in danger. I'll be fine, and I won't let it get anywhere near the village. Anyway, if I have to, if I can't do this, what hope do I have of getting Class 7 back together again? Well, sounds like your mind's made up, and you appear to have recovered enough in my eyes. Alright, I have no objections. We'll have all the villagers ready to evacuate as a precaution. Take care, Rean. Thanks, Mom, Dad. Yo, let me come with. I doubt I could compare to Sarah, but I ain't too shabby in a fight. Really? Thank you. I honestly feel a lot better about having you around. So, Turmoil, Celine, you guys all ready to head up?
Actually, if you don't mind, Rean, I would like to come with you.
You would? Elise?
This is not an opponent taken lightly, a facility, a fact I'm sure you're well aware of.
I don't know what to do for Celine's voice.
I fully understand the dangers this will entail. Combat etiquette is imperative in calling oneself a noble. I am familiar with the sword style of the Sforza family. You trained me yourself, Rean.
Well, that's true, but...
You're certain this is what you want to do, Elise? Yes, I am. My brother has chosen his path, and as his sister, I feel I have a duty to support him. Not only as his sister, as daughter of House Schwarzer, I have every intention of doing whatever is within my power. My, how you've grown.
Indeed, as your father, I couldn't be more proud. Take her with you, Rean. I have plenty of faith in her abilities as a swordsman, but I think she would keep you from doing anything too rash. She would also keep you from doing anything too rash. Very true. Dad, come on. I don't think you got anything to worry about. She's stronger than you're giving her credit for. Like your dad said, she knows her way around a sword. She's pretty good at using her arcers, too. She saved me and their highness from more than a few tough spots on the way here, even.
She did. I'm sure she'll be capable even more with her beloved brother at her side.
But still... Hold on. Since when has Elise had an arcus? Oh, left the fun deal out when catching up, didn't I? Princess Oliver gave me a couple of spares, actually. Had a hunch these two would be a knack for him with a bit of practice, so I showed them the ropes on the way here.
Ugh. I know you're against her coming with us, but we only have much time. It's pretty clear nothing you say is going to change your mind, so I think it's time you gave up and we got going.
Fine, you can come too. But don't think about doing anything that will put you in any further harm's way than you need to be. Promise?
I promise.
Alright, let's start getting ready then. If you need anything to do last minute, get it done now. After that, we make our way back out to the Ymir's exits. Words. I did not see that coming. So, party order we know. About recovery items and food, we also know this. Home cooked meals we know because we got the message, but... Ooh. Ares, Lumus Ray, Theros, Wing. We can go to tactics. We haven't got the links yet, which is annoying. But does this mean we can? Oh, we can be Elise.
Sure thing.
We can be Toval.
Let's move.
But I think without any further ado, can I cook the? Where is it? Cooking. How many can I cook? 3?
Shall
Elise.
we begin then? Oh, it turned...
We got some good old versions of that. A shop here. I don't think we need to go to Swords Mountain. I think we make our way up to the Ymir Trail, which is this way, I believe. And I'm sure we're going to get a little bit of a tutor on the links. What kind of weapons does Toval use again? Alright, the search is on. Magic Knight's somewhere in this direction, right?
That's right. It's very slowly coming this way. Keep following this path, we shall find ourselves face to face with it at some point.
Well then, farther away it is, the better. Gonna need to finish it off before it reaches the town, or we're in trouble. You two have been up here a fair few times, right? Yeah, I went up this way with the rest of Cast 7 a couple of months ago, Ethan. That we missed out on. Anyway, I wasn't really planning to, but we didn't have much choice thanks to Blanc and his antics. Blanc, huh? Yeah, it sounds like his thing. Once he's latched onto you, it's a one-way trip to Crazy Town. But it sounds like he had a little late to be saying that to you. I don't get the feeling he's involved in any of this, though.
The weather's much milder now than it was then. We shouldn't have quite as much trouble climbing, thankfully.
Doesn't mean it won't be dangerous, however. What's your step? Nice, nice, nice. We got the fishing point here, but let's go and see the link tutorial. Ugh, looks like we found ourselves a monster. Fairly tough looking one, too.
Indeed. Can't imagine it being a problem as long as we make proper use of our links.
Be careful, Elise. I will. We of course know about links. So you can now use combat links, assist, and all the such like. You can now set links, form a link in our section, la 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 la. Basically, links allow us to interact with each other on the battlefield. And I think for this, the obvious link to set is from 1, the Schwarzer double. So let's do this.
Bring it on.
Tovo uses like a baton. Interesting. Link attacks. We have the choice. Powerful one. It consumes bravery points. Unbalance them. La la la. Okay. Gale.
Second form.
Nice. I forgot to take my vibrations off.
Now's our chance.
I'll back you up.
She uses a form of... Nice. We'll take it. What have we got here? Double strike. Dazzling blow. Sphere break.
Try this. Fire!
Interesting. I mean,
that's it for you.
he uses like a... almost like a fishing rod. How curious. How curious. Did that pretty well, you'd say. Well done, Elise.
Thank you, Rean.
Cool, now we cover the basics. Let's get back to searching. And I think this... they're an integral part of the system. Of course they are. They really do make all of the difference. With all the disadvantages about weapon types. We know about this. Certain weapon types use certain things. Slash damage, etc. Pierce, strike, and other varying types. Critical damage we know. Helps if we've got the link. It would help do thing. Tovo's unique accessory, Quick Caliber, allows you him to use arts more quickly than other characters. Making good use of this will allow him to deal immense damage to enemies in a short period of time. That is good to know, but I think this is a good place to say, if you've enjoyed this, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time, where we face off against the Magic Knight. Peace.